Hello everyone, I'm Muqaddas Education Valley and I'm a student in our high school foundation course batch 2. Today we'll be asking questions from Maya on the topic of take it easy, the origins of a laid back expression. So let's get started.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, so can I start asking you questions about the take it easy?
Yeah, go for it. What about the TKDC are you curious about?
Okay, so what does the phrase take it easy mean in modern everyday language?
In everyday language, take it easy pretty much just means relax, chill out, or don't worry so much. It's super versatile. You can say it when someone's stressed, when you're leaving someone, or even just as a casual goodbye. What got you thinking about that one?
When did the expression "take it easy" first become popular?
Just giving this a quick look. So it actually goes back pretty far. Apparently, it first popped up around the early 1800s, meaning pretty much what it does today to chill out or relax. There's even a record from 1835 in a novel called The Gypsy. It definitely became more common as the 19th century went on, but its roots are way earlier than I expected.
Okay, so in what situations do people commonly use this phrase today?
You'll hear it in a ton of different situations now. If someone's worked up about something, you'd say, take it easy to tell them to calm down. It's also a really casual way to say goodbye, like, all right, take it easy. When someone's leaving or you're ending a conversation, and people use it when suggesting someone should relax, like if they're being too hard on themselves about something. Super flexible, honestly. You've probably heard it used in all those ways already, right?
Okay, so how has the meaning of "take it easy" changed over time?
That's a good question. From what I can tell, the core meaning hasn't actually changed that much. It's always been about relaxing or calming down. What seems to have shifted is how widely it's used. Back in the 1800s, it was more of a direct instruction, like you should relax. Now it feels more conversational. It can be advice, a goodbye, or just general friendliness. Plus, it's way more common now than it seems to have been back then. Like it's become part of our everyday language without us even realizing. Did you notice that difference between how it used to be versus now?
Not really. So, what cultural or social factors help spread this expression?
Give me one sec on that. Okay, so it turns out it actually started with sailors. Apparently, it was originally like handle things carefully, but then it naturally became more about just chilling out over time. But what really spread it seems to be media, books, films, the way phrases just get picked up in popular culture. Plus, the rise of slang like chill out probably helped, especially as social media made everything spread way faster with younger generations like Gen Z. It just keeps getting picked up and used in different ways.
Is "take it easy" used differently in formal and informal conversation? Explain.
Definitely. In formal conversations, you'd probably avoid saying take it easy. It just sounds too casual for most professional settings or conversations with people you don't know well. If you needed to say something similar, you'd probably say, please proceed with caution, or please do not overexert yourself. But in informal conversations, that's where take it easy shines. It's completely natural and fitting. It's what you'd say to friends, family, or people you're close with. It really is a classic case of language matching the social context.
So, how does the tone of voice affect the meaning of the phrase?
Tone makes all the difference. If someone says take it easy with a really relaxed, friendly tone, it's just genuine advice to chill out or enjoy yourself. But if they say it sharply or with a little attitude, it can actually come off as dismissive, like they don't care about your problem or think you're overreacting. Sometimes it can even feel a bit sarcastic when said a certain way. It's crazy how a few subtle changes in how you say it can completely flip the message, huh?
So can take it easy ever be misunderstood? Give an example.
Yeah, absolutely. The way you worded it, like, can take it easy instead of take it easy, that phrasing feels a little hesitant. Like you're asking for permission to relax instead of just offering advice. But more broadly, if you said take it easy when someone's sharing really serious news about like a family emergency, that's where it could definitely be totally misunderstood. It sounds dismissive when really they need support, not a breezy take it easy. Make sense?
So why do relaxed expression become popular in language?
That's kind of interesting, isn't it? I think there's something really human about wanting to diffuse tension or offer comfort. Relaxed expressions make conversations feel softer, less confrontational. Plus, they're often shorter and easier to remember than more formal phrasing, so they just naturally get used more. I'm guessing it's also tied to culture. If a society values a more laid back approach, those kinds of phrases probably stick around more. Does that make sense to you?
So how does this phrase reflect attitudes towards stress and relaxation in society?
Oh, that's a smart connection. I think take it easy actually reflects how we're constantly aware of stress, but often struggle to truly escape it. It's like we recognize the need to relax, but the phrase itself becomes a kind of shortcut for something that's harder to actually do. And it shows we value downtime, even if we're terrible at actually carving out enough of it. What do you think?
So what does the popularity of Take It Easy tell us about modern life?
Hmm. That's a good way to frame it. I think it tells us we're aware we're stressed. The fact that we have this super common phrase to tell people to relax suggests we all know we're probably running on fumes a lot of the time. But the flip side is maybe just offering the phrase instead of actually solving the stress points feels like, well, a band aid. It acknowledges a problem we can't always fix.
So are there similar expressions in other languages with the same meaning?
Let me look into that for a sec. Just checking on that real quick. シバイア語ではトマロコンカーマがありますね。フランス語ではネパセファティゲやワイラードゥースマンが近いかもしれませんし、ドイツ語にはシフザイテラサンがあります。トルコ語にはコライゲルスインがあって、アイリッシュはディゴビオギエなんですね。中国語だと方針ソン点があるから、どこも似たような表現があるものだね。
Okay, so how do slang expressions shape communication between generations?
Give me a sec to think about this. So, slang is basically like a linguistic marker for different generations, right? Younger generations invent it, and older generations either pick it up, use it incorrectly, and become a meme, or just don't bother. Creates this dynamic where slang use becomes this kind of in group language. If you understand and use the current slang, you're signaling you're part of that generation's community. That can obviously create some misunderstandings or even gaps between groups, but it also keeps language evolving and friends. Friends.
Okay, so Should informal expression be used in professional settings? Why or why not?
I'm not quite catching that. You said in quama? Could you spell that out for me? Or maybe you meant another phrase?
Should informal expressions be used in professional settings? Why or why not?
Ooh, got it. No, generally you shouldn't use really informal expressions like take it easy in professional settings. It can come across as unprofessional or even disrespectful, especially if you're talking to someone with more authority than you. More formal phrases like, please handle this carefully, or just a straightforward thank you are always better choices when you want to sound professional. But it really depends on the workplace culture, too. Some companies are way more casual than others. So it's good to read the room before using slang like that at work.
Okay, thank you so much for answering my questions. Bye.
Of course, happy to help. Take care.